And pivoting back to the United States, as President Donald Trump's immigration crackdown picks up steam, Homeland Security Secretary Kriti Noem has reported a massive jump in arrests by ICE agents. Secretary Noem said ICE arrests jumped a staggering 627% from last year in President Trump's first month in office. She added that ICE arrested over 20,000 illegal immigrants in a month, compared to around 33,000 arrests under former President Joe Biden for all of last year. Secretary Noem said, and I quote, "President Trump and this administration are saving lives every day because of the actions we are taking to secure the border and deport illegal alien criminals. Hundreds of thousands of criminals were let into this country illegally. We are sending them home, and they will never be allowed to return," end quote. Though immigration authorities are making more arrests per day on average than they did under President Biden, data shows that ICE arrests have still not kept up with the goal set by the Trump administration. Initially, the Trump administration announced daily ICE arrests stood at over 1,000 per day, but in February, these numbers diminished. Recent data shows less than 600 arrests were made per day during the first 3 weeks of February. Immigration experts are now scrutinizing Secretary Noem's data, saying that the math is misleading because she's comparing total ICE arrests under the current administration with a smaller subset of arrests under another. Jason Hauser, a former chief of staff at ICE under the Biden administration, said Secretary Noem was comparing apples to coconuts to exaggerate the number of arrests. Along with the slow arrest, deportations of illegal migrants are also taking longer than promised by the Trump administration.
Well, a year and a half ago, we were in Peru. We were there for a year and 2 months, and from there we decided to come here looking for improvement, but we did not achieve it. Now we are going backwards. We are on our way back, and the situation that we faced, especially the jungle, wasn't good. We are here, we are going back to our country. It's not an improvement, but we have to return.
Now, we have to see the other situation on the rise, the migration flow from north to south. As you know, we are closely working specifically with our neighbor Costa Rica, who has become the entryway for this group of people who we have to help enter Panama while respecting their human rights. Up to now, 2,200 people have arrived from the north to the south.
And so are Noem's arrest claims about public safety legitimate or mere optics? And what is the Trump administration aiming for? And like Elon Musk's Doge, will the Homeland Security Department also be forced to redo the math?
Merci beaucoup. Hi. How are you?
Very well, thanks.
Thank you for being here.
Namaste, Mr. President.
Bharat Kelogon, Komeri Namaste.
How many people generally follow you in interviews?
Typically in a month, we have viewers up to 150 million. That's more than twice the population of France. And in the last 2 years, we had 3 billion viewers. So I say, Laurent, this is your chance to be famous. You're on Firstpost. One word to describe your equation with Prime Minister Modi.
Amitié.
As India and France work together, are you creating a new era of non-alignment in the technology space?
India is a training superpower. 1 million engineers a year, more than all of Europe and the US combined. So we have that partnership. We have a partnership on the environment and the economy. We also have civilian nuclear programs, and that is something we've developed far beyond the France-India relationship. So we want to work together on AI.
And then comes China with its DeepSeek, creating models at a fraction of the cost. Did that innovation take you by surprise? Did that breakthrough make you sit up and think, what did the Chinese do and how?
But what did DeepSeek do? They took everything that was already available from the last AI model, and then they recalibrated it.
So are you going to ban Chinese AI in France?
So we don't have this American approach of banning tech because of where it comes from.